Everybody's doing well. All right, first person here is Devin for money. Adding a new stream of income may be helpful. Adding a new stream of income may be bringing in more money, big picture. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. I did. Well, then it's in the kitchen, and you didn't take it because you're not paying attention because you have that thing up your ass. Charlie, General. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, business, career that may be leading to feeling successful, like career is moving forward. You also could be planning travel. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition and express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. Amanda, is divorce the answer? Can I trust him? I need to know what we're talking about and who we're talking about. Who's getting divorced? What's the person's name? Holly, General for May. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have cause for celebration coming in around having choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Could have some money coming in, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You're no longer holding yourself back. Be wise, General, for the next few days. What did I say, Avery? Well, I mean, because first of all, she's got to walk right behind me. And then she doesn't look. She's with the thing, and she's not paying attention to what's going on. So she gets hit with things, she trips over shit. Like, pay attention. I made you your lemonade. Where is it? It's not in here. I didn't bring it in here. All right, General, for the next few days. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or maybe an Aries. And then you got money coming in. Finances could be improving. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Liz, General for today. You'll have choices and options around social activity today or this weekend. You may be spending time with you got a Libra, a Sagittarius, and a new beginning on the horizon. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your life. Cause for celebration comes in around social activities. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to personal relationships. Not bad. Amanda, his name is Austin. My husband, he's a Taurus, I'm a Gemini. And you want to know if you should get divorced. Cards can't make decisions for you. You have to make you have to make the decision. It's free will. You have to decide if that's what you want. Can you trust him as far as what is concerned? I don't see him as, he looks like he's relatively stable. He's hardworking. He's well balanced. It does look like with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, things may be a little bit out of balance. There may be disharmony. There may be misalignment. You may need to there may be problems and issues that need to be worked out, but you have to decide whether or not it's worth it to you and him to put the effort into working on the relationship or letting it go. The cards can't tell you what to do. There is potential for improvement, though, I can tell you that. Ay, ay, ay. Holly, love for May. When it comes to love, lay down the law, set boundaries, explore your options if you're not with anyone right now. You're not looking back on the past, so if you're not with anyone, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Could be a Pisces, maybe a Gemini. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you explore your options. You also have Earth around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Now, if you're already with someone, listen to your intuition, and your relationship should be moving forward on stable ground. Either way, love looks pretty good for May. Hello for tomorrow. Hello for tomorrow. Hi, Mel. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. The person that doesn't have a name but they have a dash, General. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is coming back into balance, and you might be planning travel. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of May, you'll figure it out. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Pallavi, love. Anxiety eases around love, and you may have choices and options that come in. Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. It could be with a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Expressing your wants and needs around love could lead you to a long-term committed relationship. It also may be with a Leo. So explore your options. Let's see what's out there. Amanda, will I be okay if I get the house alone or back out? I think you'll be okay. Emily, will me and Virgo kiss? Potential for temporary romance. I mean, I would never say never because it does look like there could be a mutual interest here. I don't see it on the immediate horizon, but I think it could happen at some point. Lita, me and Arthur Pisces have talked it over and agreed to give him another chance, but he still seems a bit distant or hesitant. Will it go back to normal soon? Yeah, I think so. He's still feeling undecided. What I would do is just let him come to you. Pull your energy a little bit back. Let him reach out and let him do most of the work. And then once things get back into balance, yeah, things will get back to normal. It just may take a little bit of time. Aries Sun, love. You have, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but your love life should be moving forward. Like you have romance and a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, things look good. If you're not with anyone, you have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly a Libra. Negativity moves into the past, but it is slow and steady wins the race. Explore your options. Martisha for today. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The hard work you put into whatever it is that you're doing today will pay off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Halleck, career. Exploring your options around career could lead you to success. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around your career, and things strengthen and move forward. Sometime between now and the end of the summer, your perseverance pays off, bringing in cause for celebration. If you're currently with someone, if you're currently like you have a job and you're happy and content, things could change for the better quickly and things could move forward. If you're looking or exploring options and not know what direction to go in, something could change for you out of the blue quickly, between now and the end of the summer. You also could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Shonda, for the next 2 weeks. Listen to your intuition. Focus on rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that brings in growth, change, and transformation around life in general. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. An old wound heals and moves into the past, and you may be planning travel. LA, will Lydia help? I think her intentions would be to help. I don't know how much help she's actually going to be, though. Be wise, general. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Maybe spending time with a Cancer. Lay down the laws, set boundaries that'll serve you well. An old wound or disappointment heals and moves into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. Cosmic love for 25. When it comes to love, you have a wish that comes true, and you might have choices and options. Cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings the world to your feet. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You also may have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Not bad. Each will end contact me this week. I'm not convinced. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. T-Bet for the next 48. You may have a new journey that begins. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the laws, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Life is coming into balance, and then it begins to move forward. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You may have choices and options around social activity, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may feel relief around finances improving. You also have a Virgo here, and your luck is changing for the better quickly. Pretty good. Liz, love for this weekend. Love for this weekend looks okay. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Whatever you have planned would be successful. Listen to your intuition, express your wants and needs around love. Maybe slow and steady wins the race, but you're making decisions around love that push things forward. If you're not with anyone, you have air around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you may possibly have a Leo around. Cinnamon, how will my Saturday night be? It looks good. Feeling grounded and stable. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You may have choices and options. You're listening to your intuition. Could be spending time with a group of people. Or, I mean, it actually could also be being out in public. You got people around you. You have a Leo, you have a Cancer, you have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. And something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Not too bad.
Mom, there's a lot of scary things on my iPad. Mom, we go to a different channel.
Okay, bring it over to me. Red, how was I perceived last night?
Scary things.
Somebody that's strong, confident, hardworking and successful, attractive. Oh, here's an axolotl. You want to see that? I found an axolotl in the tunnel.
No, no. This is the squeaky stuff.
Okay, then why don't we find some regular cartoons and not these stupid asshole bullshit things that you're always watching? What cartoons? SpongeBob, Peppa Pig, something that's nice. Not any of these dumb channels. I don't like them.
An axolotl. Is axolotl dumb or squeaky dumb? Which one?
I don't know. How about Peppa Pig? Bluey?
No, I'm Spunky. It's just a game. It's a game, Mom.
They're all shorts. How about this? That?
All of my shirts?
Is that good?
Yeah, perfect.
I get so annoyed. Like some of these, like they're not cartoons, but they're like channels that are geared towards children, but some of the things they say are like fucked up. Bella, General. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you might feel relief around that. You've got new beginnings that lead to success. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but slow and steady wins the race. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around social activities. Avery, Ruchi says hello.
Hi.
Read how the Lyft driver home feel about me. May have thought that you were unique, creative, smart, intelligent. Like maybe had a good personality. Strong and confident. Pretty good. Lita, what's still making him feel insecure? He said that he self-sabotaged due to past hurt and anxiety. I told him I never hurt him or anything. He wants to make it up to me. There's nothing specific that's making him feel unsure. He's just unsure. You know, it's like not sure if that he wants to be in a committed relationship. Not sure. I mean, look, we can promise people I'm never going to hurt you, but the truth is that things happen and life changes. And like there are people that are married 50 years, they get divorced. So you can't, you know, it's like, and he knows that. Like you can make all the promises in the world, but we just don't know what's going to happen. And that's what's making him feel uncomfortable. But everyone's been hurt. Everyone's been in bad situations. Everyone's has to make a decision to move forward or not. The decision for him, like it's his decision to figure out when he feels like the risk is worth it. And he's unsure of that. It's nothing specific. You know, it's like everybody's been fucking hurt. But if you're out there looking to meet people and then you're turning around and saying, well, I don't know, I'm unsure, I've been hurt in the past. Everyone's been hurt in the past. Everyone's been disappointed and let down. So he's got to be the one to, you know, you can't do anything to make him feel differently. So you just have to make the decision to give him some time and see what happens, or, you know, that's really the only thing that you can do. Summer, could I have a reading around me and Woo Aquarius? Slow and steady wins the race. Expressing your wants and needs around this situation would be helpful, but I wouldn't rush into anything. Explore your options. Communication looks good, or it should be picking up. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement about something. Jasmine, general for this weekend and the new week coming. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. Making decisions that push life forward, you may have choices and options around social activity. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something may make you feel relieved. Success comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. Life moves forward. Not a bad week. You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Ruchi, next in love. Slow and steady wins the race. Like, don't make any decisions if you're not ready. But with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments are healing and a new journey begins. You could have a Cancer or an Aries around. May have a Sagittarius. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Your next relationship could be, could have long-term potential around it. Mastane, general. Money comes in, finances improve. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something may make you feel relief. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Money comes in, finances improve. That's good. And you may be planning travel. You're no longer holding yourself back. And perseverance around work, school, or career, business may make you feel relief. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life comes into balance. You might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Making decisions that push life forward. The hard work you put into whatever it is that you do tomorrow will pay off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Oh, Red, I answered that one already. It was good. May have found you to be, I think, creative, outgoing, like funny, or like with a good personality, attractive. But before I reveal the answer, press like and subscribe to our channel to become a riddle master. And the correct answer is C. Bacon, does any Gemini still have feelings for me? I think so. I think there's still something there. New love. Does my throat become worse again health-wise? I don't think so. Alex, general. You may have a new, something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You could have choices and options that are coming in around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You have the world at your feet, new beginnings around the horizon that lead to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also have some new people coming in. You have Aries, Libra, and Pisces coming in. Abstain. Will I be able to settle down in Germany or should I move? If you like Germany, you'll probably be able to stay there. Mihak, general. Teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and options around social activity. The world is at your feet. New beginnings are on the horizon. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Negativity moves into the past. Maggie, will I book a family vacation for September 25? You do have travel or vacation coming in. I don't know when you're going to book it. That's free will. You have to decide that. But there is opportunity for travel. AA guidance for this week. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you might be feeling grounded and stable around finances or better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Could be spending time with a Leo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a Taurus and a Virgo as well. Melissa, will TCI give me a $5 hour increase if I accept the lead promotion offer? You got a good shot. You have about a 70% chance. Yes, I would try for it. Lioness, this weekend into next. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business, and cause for celebration coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or an Aquarius and a wish comes true. Not bad. Nat, love. Anything that's been out of balance, causing anxiety or not functioning well will move into the past. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can push your love life forward. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but things are still moving forward. Be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Explore your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and cause for celebration comes in around love moving forward. S. Lila, love reading. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success around love. If you're already with someone, you have happiness and a wish comes true. If you're not with anyone, you have happiness. Life moves forward, so it's probably new energy, possibly with a Libra or an Aquarius. Explore your options leads to success. It also could be with an Aries. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Hope life. Will I be with Jeffrey this weekend? I don't think so. If you don't already have plans, then I know, probably not. Netta, I have a question. Please ask the cards why Ritz ghosted me and stopped talking with me. Felt as if the situation was out of balance. Like the two of you did not have the same intentions for the future. So they didn't know how to be an adult about it. They just disappeared. Kanchan, what do I need to know from tarot? What do I need to know from tarot? Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Maybe like coming in sometime between now and the end of the summer. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Natasha, is someone thinking about giving me a job offer? I don't see anybody specifically thinking about that. Like if there is a person that you're wondering if like so-and-so is offering you a job, no. I would say explore your options and perseverance leads to success around new jobs coming in. But I don't think that there's anybody that's sitting around thinking about it. You may have to be the one that goes and pursues it. Things look a little stagnant. Macy, general for the day. You have a wish that comes true. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Come on, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be planning travel. Your luck changes for the better quickly, and you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with an Aries as well. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You might not be there yet, but you're headed that way. Red, what does Tarot want me to know about what I'm doing right and wrong? Don't be so hard on yourself. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're learning, growing, and transforming. So if you feel like, hey, I could do this better or I could do that better, you will do it better. You're just not there yet. So give yourself a little bit of grace. What you're doing right. You're hardworking, successful, strong, confident, creative. Maybe explore your creative side a little bit more. New beginnings are on the horizon around this side business, side project, side hustle, and maybe something all new or a new idea that comes in. Maybe something creative in nature. Don't be afraid to, explore that. You seem to be like very successful or strong, like as a worker, success, that kind of stuff. And being able to get everything done, getting everything done that needs to be done. Um,
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm thinking how many this. But I need to reboot it.
You need to reboot it, or did it die?
Let's reboot it. The guy just pressed the button. It was not being here fixed. Let's press this house. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. Kiss. What's coming towards me?
Mom.
New options around work, school, or business. Did you hurt him?
I just thought that was having a wait here.
Poor Cyrus. He just took one right to the head. May have a new opportunity around work, school, or business. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward on stable ground. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Something happens this month that makes you happy. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Starfall, love. When it comes to love, it looks like you have new beginnings on the horizon. Now, if you're already with someone, you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Leave the past in the past and life moves on. Maybe a little slow and steady wins the race, but things look grounded. If you're not with anyone, you have a Capricorn coming in. Could have may have a Scorpio coming in, or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. It's probably new energy if you're not with anyone right now. Life's moving forward. And it looks like if you're looking for a committed relationship and you're not in one, you may find one before the end of the summer. Shreya, what's the nature of Andre and Nikita's current relationship? This reads like it's a romantic relationship that is like somewhat of a roller coaster. It's got ups and downs. Things are out of balance. Somebody may be very controlling and manipulative. There could be lots of highs and lows. extreme passionate moments, extreme, like, in all kinds of ways, like fighting, making up, breaking up. Exactly where they are right now, I don't know. It kind of looks like things are okay right now. Jay, me and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't try to force or manipulate anything here, because she looks a little bit distant, although there is communication coming in, and there will be opportunity to express your wants and needs. If you haven't spoken to her in a while, I would give the situation a little bit of time, because she's showing as like being a little bit disappointed and burdened by the situation, or weighed down. Jasmina, General. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may be planning travel. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, or actually anything that you're doing. Gee, what can I expect within the next 3 days from Abdul? Things look a little slow. Knight of Pentacles. So it depends where you are in your relationship. If this is somebody who you speak to every day, I would expect from him what you normally get. If this is someone you haven't heard from in a while, you're probably not going to hear from him, because it looks like things are a little bit out of balance or a little slow. So if you want to hear from him, I would reach out to him. Brenda, today General was Devin Venison and he made an invitation. Looks okay. It looks grounded and stable, successful. You'll probably have a good time. Whatever it is that you guys decide to do, you're probably going to feel like it went well. Michelle, will I hear from my ex-boss Billy this month? I'm not convinced that you will. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Brett, will I have a great year? It looks like it's a little bit of both. There may be some really good moments and there may be some pitiful ones. Great. But it does. It looks like, it's kind of a little bit all over the place. New beginnings, new experiences, money coming in, but then there may be moments of time where you're feeling stretched too thin. I mean, I feel like everyone goes through that. But overall, it looks like an okay year. Lots of ups and downs. Star Lover. I don't think I did yours. General for next week. Not bad. You get the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. If you're with someone, you may be taking your relationship to the next level, or your relationship has long-term potential. Not with anyone, you maybe have something nice happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with a Gemini or a Leo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something may make you feel relieved. Priyanka, what's coming in for me and Garab's relationship? I don't see much change. So wherever the two of you are right now, it's probably going to continue like this. It's slow and steady wins the race, and there's not much change around it. If you want to see something change, then my suggestion would be to initiate that. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? JJ, what's happening next between me and Cancer? We were dating and I newly suspended it. I don't see much changing. Things look stagnant. So I don't think much is going to change. It looks like things may be weakening because you may have been feeling disappointed around the situation. If you ended things, that's probably where things are going to stay unless you take the initiative to, you know, reach out. Mel, updated love reading. Okay, you have a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, things look good and could be changing for the better quickly. If you're not with anyone, you might have some choices. Somebody from the past could be returning, 6 of Cups. And then you have other people here too. Now, one of these people could be the 6 of Cups, or they could be, all, you know, like the 6 of Cups person may be somebody different. So you've got a Libra, a Sagittarius, and a Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You're probably going to decide to move forward, but that choice would be yours. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it, or you're making decisions that push your love life forward and you're ready for it. Explore your options. I'm a new sub. Welcome. Will Torstein take actions to reunite with Anna within the next 2 months? That could happen. That could happen. I would say, I mean, it's a little slow. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. I don't know how soon, or how long ago this relationship ended, but I would give it a little bit of time. If you don't hear from them within the next couple of months, if you still want to reconnect with them, I would reach out to them if you haven't heard from them. Adana said, an essay due tomorrow. Will I get flagged or 0? I hate these systems. I hate everything. I get it. I totally get it. My God, you know how I have to rush from one rink to the other on Saturday? Well, I blasted out of the first rink, no problem. I didn't hit any fucking red lights. Cruising down the thruway, nobody's there. All of a sudden, traffic, we're at a standstill. Drives me nuts. I don't think you're going to get flagged or a 0. I think it'll be fine. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Success comes in around whatever it is that you decide to do. You're making decisions that push life forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. If there's no Sagittarius around, being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going out for a little while, but I'll be back on tonight. Probably later tonight, like maybe 10, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.